So your tanning princess has returned. Hot girl summer is officially among us now. And a princess never keeps the people waiting. So welcome back. Today I bring you 5 essential tanning tips to get your ultimate and perfect summer glow that you're not going to hear anywhere else. In case you're new here, my original tanning video that I posted now 3 years ago is the most popular video on my channel to this day. And since then I've also done an updated tanning routine with additional information. In both those videos I quite literally break down the science of tanning. I promise you're gonna gain some tips and information you probably didn't know, but I wanted to make this video a little different for those of you who have now watched those videos and have your tanning routine set down. This video is all about the tips and tricks for your actual tanning time to help enhance your tan. Now that we're caught up to speed, I'm going to start with what I believe to be the most controversial tip I'm going to give you, and that is to tan during a cloudy day. Now if you haven't watched my original tanning videos, you might be really confused because you're thinking, Brianna, how are you gonna tan if the sun's not even out? I know. Well, like I said, I get into the whole science behind how a tan comes to be on your skin, which is ultraviolet rays, and 90% of those rays penetrate through the clouds. So even on a cloudy day, you're still getting 90% of those UV rays, which gives you a tan. The reason why I say tanning on a cloudy day could actually be better than tanning on a sunny day is because of the fact that you're going to feel a lot more comfortable while you're tanning on a cloudy day. It's not going to be as hot. The sun in your eyes isn't going to be as intense, but the ultraviolet rays will be. I promise you're going to feel so good, probably much better than if the sun was actually out, because it can get really hot really fast and really uncomfortable. It's not always pleasant, you know? Beauty is pain. So and bonus points if you're at the beach on that day, because it's probably going to be less busy because people think it's cloudy, bad weather. And that is a perfect segue into tip number 2, which is tanning in water. Pool or ocean, either one works. The water is like a magnet to UV rays almost. It brings them in with so much love. It attracts them to penetrate more deeply. Another reason why you should tan in a body of water is because UV rays are reflective. So they're constantly reflecting off of different surfaces, especially the water. And if you're laying on a body of water, since the UV ray is going to reflect upwards, you're going to get a really nice even tan all around your body, because you're not just getting that UV light from directly above you, you're also getting it from below you. Now if you don't have a pool, obviously it's not realistic for you to somehow find a body of water or a pool to tan in every day, but there are a few options for you. I've seen on TikTok these tanning pools that you can order on Amazon, specifically made for tanning, so you can always invest in one of those. And if you don't feel like doing that, no problem. All you need is water and a spray bottle, okay? This is one of my favorite tips. Not only does it help deepen your tan, but you're also going to be keeping cool. Just do a nice spritz all around you and you're gonna feel so refreshed as the tanning day goes on. Another really great trick with water, if you're tanning in the traditional style of laying a beach towel out on the grass or on the floor, is when you're laying on your back to have a nice big bowl of water sitting in front of your face. And I'm gonna put in a little like drawing diagram so hopefully it makes a little more sense. It's something that's so obvious, it's brilliant, and it's such a good way to get that extra UV ray time on your face. So now we're gonna move into my next tip, which is more about keeping cool. So the obvious answer to keeping cool, I think, is either going to be using a hose or a fan. Some people have portable fans that they bring outside, or they'll just plug in a nice big fan to have constantly blowing on them as they're tanning. Both of which are good, but not always feasible. I came up with the rather grand idea of repurchasing a slip and slide to use as the ultimate tanning pool bed. The slip and slide is great because besides the fact that it is so fun and you're getting an additional activity and fun thing to do while you're tanning, in case you get bored, you just slip and slide. It's also freaking genius because you plug your hose into the slip and slide. It sprinkles out water. So pretend this is the slip and slide. On each end of the slip and slide, the water basically sprinkles inward like this. So you're getting just the right amount of water to constantly keep you cool and also to reflect on your body for your tanning purposes. And you don't even have to do that because at the end of the slip and slide, there's like that really small pool area. Sometimes I just lay there. So it's really a 5-in-1. I really feel like that is my ultimate tanning tip. Who else is going to tell you that information? Nobody. Thank me later. Now I quickly wanted to dive into tanning products. I've had a few comments asking me what tanning products I use on my last tanning video. I don't have any with me, but when I was tanning, I would always go with the Hawaiian Tropic tanning oil. I would recommend the SPF 01 if you're going to do Hawaiian Tropic, only because that one comes out as an oil. Obviously it comes out as an oil in like a dropper bottle like this, where you just like kind of pour it on your hand. Whereas the other ones I've tried with SPF in them, it comes in a spray bottle and it's more of a gel consistency than an oil, like a liquid oil. Every time I've had those, the spray bottle gets clogged. If you still want to have SPF protection while you're using a tanning oil, which again, I talk about the science of tanning oils and why they work and what's the difference, tanning oil versus sunscreen, all this stuff in my previous tanning video, so please go watch that for further information. But anyway, I would just go in with like a general sunscreen first and then put on the tanning oil afterwards. But I would say my favorite one is the Australian Gold Bronzing Lotion. My dad gets these every year. He has like 10 bottles, so I never have to worry about buying them because he just is equipped with the tanning essentials. Anyway, the reason why I say this one's my favorite is because I don't run into that spray bottle situation with the Hawaiian Tropic one. It's a really nice lightweight consistency and it sprays perfectly fine. On top of that, it smells amazing. I love the smell of that one. And finally, which is another hack I'm going to recommend, is that it comes with a built-in bronzer inside. So if you're the type of person who likes the look of a tan and you want a rather immediate tan, buying a tanning oil with the built-in bronzer is again like a 2-in-1. You're going to look tan as you continue to tan. So by the time you've sat in the sun for a few hours and you wash off the SPF, the level of tan you have when you had the bronzing lotion on is going to be rather consistent with the tan you have once the bronzer has washed off. I also thought I would mention the Maui Babe bronzing lotion and the keratin tanning gel, which are tanning products that got rather popular on TikTok. I haven't tried them myself. During the time I was filming that original tanning video, I remember trying to buy the Maui Babe lotion and I just think it wasn't shipping to Canada on Amazon or something like that. If you do live in the States and you have done a little more research on it or have heard about these things, I don't see why you couldn't give those ones a go as well. The final really important tip I want to give you is to invest in good aftercare. And the reason why I say this is because if you're somebody that hasn't watched my previous tanning videos and you haven't learned your skin type and your burn time and the peak UV hours, you might sit in the sun all day when it's a UV of 10 and then end up with a really awful lobster burn. Unfortunately, you have damaged your skin. But there is, on certain occasions, a saving grace and a way for you to save your skin. There are some designated products where it's like sun aftercare. You're meant to put it on after you tan to help minimize the effects of burning or peeling. So I think I've tried the Sunbum cooling gel, like their aftercare line, and I am a fan of Sunbum. I still have the bottle. I have gone through a handful of these in my day, but this is what I use to turn my hair blonde. My first tanning video, I kind of was like a strawberry blonde, and it's because I used this spray for 2 summers in a row. I've also heard really good things about this gel as well. It's called Sunburnt Advanced Sun Recovery After Sun Gel, and it has calendula, I think that's how you say that, echinacea, and aloe in it. If you have an aloe plant, you can just peel it right off the leaf and go crazy. I used to have an aloe plant back in the day and would do that. It's great skincare. In general, keeping your skin moisturized is super important, but it's also going to aid in the longevity of your tan or help in minimizing the damaging of a burn and turning it into a tan. So most of all, I would say investing in good aftercare is equally as important or probably more important than buying a really fancy tanning oil or tanning gel, because you definitely don't need those products to get tan, but it is going to amplify the effects of the UVA rays which give you your tan. So there you go, my top 5 tips, tricks, and life hacks to achieving the deepest bronzy summer glow for this hot girl summer. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up and of course subscribe to never miss a new video from yours truly. I post all things beauty, fitness, lifestyle, wellness on this channel, and I really do my best and take the time to give you researched, well-rounded information. So I really hope this video was informative for you, and if you did find it useful, then I would highly again suggest going back and watching my original tanning videos because they really dive deep into the world of tanning. It's an art and a science, as I said in my last one. So I have just decided now I'm gonna make a tanning playlist, so all 3 of these videos will be over there for you to watch. I love you so much. I'm really thankful you're here. Thank you for supporting my channel. I'm sending you so much love, good health, blessings, joy coming your way, all good things. And as always, I will see you in the next one.